Listen, so I do not own the rights to this music at all, but it is a total vibe. Go and subscribe to Afro Lo-Fi YouTube. If you're into lo-fi music, absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Dope, 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 dope. Yo, Homebodies, what's up? Listen, uh, this was it is impromptu, spur of the moment. Even though I thought about it yesterday, and it was because I had so many people hitting me up. Hey, like, what's your opinion on child support? Like, it's some issues with child support, and I actually did a video about child support when I first started. I don't think I did it justice. I didn't hit on what needed to be said. Okay, I've learned a lot since I first started this. It's a journey. It's a journey. I am learning and growing every single day. Now, uh, so many different cases cross my case. Cross my desk. Excuse me. And just like this one, hold on, I want to show this just so you can get like a little example of what it is that I've been hearing about child support and the state of, I guess, the child support world right now. I don't know, for lack of better words. All right, we're gonna check this out. This is Erica Mena. I don't know. I don't do pop culture or none of this crap. So listen, this is her saying this is when she had to be stuck with $4,000 worth of child support a month with Safari. This is just an example of what I've been hearing.
Are you kidding me? That all of this financial burden with my children is on me?
What?
This is not fair.
When a man shows you who he is, you have to believe him. When anybody shows you who they are, you have to believe them.
Like he doesn't have to pay nothing of it? Nothing?
That's the that comes with being a woman that is so ride or die about love.
Ah, this is up.
Ladies and gentlemen, learn your partner before you jump ahead and fall in love with the words and all of that stuff that make up this fairy tale. Because when no one's looking, that's when everything just goes left.
Financially, the kids are my responsibility. I have primary custody of them.
Damn. But I'm strong. And I'm here. I will always believe in love. Love is real. But I'm going to take time to love on me and pour on.
So I'm gonna stop it right there. Uh, I'm confused because the title of this says that she was upset she loses it when she finds out that Safari only has to pay 4,000 a month. That doesn't really sound like love. That sound like, okay, you know what? Hold on. Let me stop the screen right quick. Let's do this. Let's do this. Since that is an example of what is going on in the world right now, let's talk about where did child support all begin? Because y'all know me, man. I am as hello. Let me introduce myself again. I am Essence Reigns. Hey guys, and I am the anti-influencer. The reason why I'm the anti-influencer is because I really don't have a whole lot of respect for people that feel the need to manipulate or influence people to think like them. No, I just want you to think. Period. So, I am going to share, and I even jotted down notes and everything for y'all. Listen, I am going to share my observations, okay? And y'all can come to your own conclusions about child support and this epidemic of women saying that they're not getting no help at all, men paying $4,000 worth of child support, and that's not being enough. And she's saying she got to do it all. If I could receive 4,000, you know what? It's a lot of people not even receiving 4,000 a month just off of regular income. But you getting folks. Okay, what we're gonna do is let's discuss the origin of child support, and this is according to Department of Health and Human Services.gov. Now, in 1935, Congress enacted the Social Security Act to ease financial problems that had arisen during the Great Depression. Title 4-A of the Social Security Act established a public assistance program that offered financial assistance to families due to the death of a father. In response to increasing numbers of applications for assistance due to parental abandonment, the first actual child support legislation was enacted in 1950. Now, this legislation required welfare agencies to report all applications for assistance due to abandonment by a parent to law enforcement agencies. So, this is about welfare. So, welfare began in 1935 in the United States for anybody that is not familiar with this. In the process of that, they established financial assistance. It was established to be financial assistance for families due to the death of a father. Okay, and then in 1950 is when child support was first started due to child abandonment. Now, this is speaking of welfare. I want you guys to know that even though welfare started in 1935, Black people were systematically excluded from welfare until the 60s. It's all going to make sense. Again, Black people were systematically excluded from welfare until the 60s. Now, I'm going to tell you, when Black people were able to get welfare, it came with some contingencies that did not exist prior to Black people being accepted into this program. All right. Now, the Black woman could receive welfare benefits only if the Black man leaves the home, his family. Okay. Only then would his family receive the benefits that they so desperately needed. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, after the Black man was removed from the house, I don't know what they was thinking. I don't know what I know what they was thinking, but I don't know what the Black man was thinking besides just protecting his family, because his family was where he received his peace at. That was where he got his power from. Okay. Now, him being removed from the home, he started to go down. He didn't have a home. We talking about Black men, because he had to leave. He had to leave. In the process of that, he was struggling as if he hadn't been struggling before leaving. The government booted him out of the home. Okay. And now that he's longer there, he doesn't have that constant reminder, that constant pressure, that motivation to get up, do something, do more, because he's sitting there looking at his wife, his children. Black men are going to get up. They are going to do. They are going to provide. They are the best providers in the world. They are. But when they remove the Black man from the home, and that constant reminder of what it is, why it is, that's what it is. They remove the Black man's why. Now, the black man didn't have no motivation to do much more than just survive. All right. And not even giving the black man a chance to try to recuperate, to try to rebound, do anything, to even catch his breath from being booted out on his backside. That is when the government introduced the Child Support Enforcement Program. Now, let me read this. Now, in 1975, this is when it started. Title 4-D was added to the Social Security Act to establish a nationwide child support enforcement program with the purpose of recouping money that was paid out to welfare recipients when at least one parent was absent from the home and did not provide support. They made him leave. So how was he going to leave? Now, if they had told him that he was going to have to provide support, why would he have left? Make it make sense to me. We still talking child support. We still talking child support. If they was going to make the black man pay, why did they make him leave? He could have stayed there and did that. Okay. Now we're going to fast forward just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to go to 1996. Now, in 1996, hold on, let me see if I can find it here. Hold on. Y'all bear with me, bear with me. Let's see. So in 1996, a major overhaul was made to the welfare system in the U.S. The Personal Responsibility and Work Opportunity Reconciliation Act, commonly referred to as welfare reform, completely changed public assistance from an entitlement program to a temporary financial assistance program with opportunities for recipients to become self supporting. Child support became more crucial to families that could no longer stay on welfare for extended periods of time. Now, that sounds like they're putting pressure, a little bit of pressure on black women, and a whole lot more pressure on black men. In the midst of this, black women were given everything that they needed in order to be successful. Ample opportunities, tools, skills, education, whatever she needed to get off the welfare system, because the government was really tired of taking care of us. They was. Even though they started all this, we were just fine before they started messing with us. They were tired of taking care of us, understandably. Okay. The black woman was given all of these tools that she needed to be able to push forward and either get up off of welfare or just do a little bit better so she don't have to be on it all the time. Okay, still kind of sort of leaving us at poverty level. The black man was giving, hold on. They established this. All right, so they ain't do nothing for black men. They did nothing. They did nothing for black men. They gave black women all of these opportunities to be able to do better, to get off of welfare, but nothing for to help the black man, to help him, to give him the skills that he need, education, something to be able to pay this child support. The black man has not even been able to support himself. And then you put this added pressure on him to also now pay child support. He didn't even have a home. Now all of this took place from the 1960s to the 90s. All right. Now, that's a little brief history of child support. In today's society, there have been so much drama. It is so much stuff going on every day, all day, every day. And as she was saying, she believes in love, and even though that did not sound like love to me, and I guess I am stating my opinion here. Here is what I am going to do about the child support topic. I'm just going to ask questions. I'm going to ask y'all questions. I'm going to ask y'all some questions. And listen, send me an email, deceptivelyunique@gmail.com. Leave a comment, whatever. Let me know if you got the answers. Because I don't understand the whole child support culture. And it is a culture now. It is a culture. So here are my questions to the baby mamas and the baby daddies of the world. Why have multiple baby daddies? Like, if after the first one was not good, why would you go and get another one? It that's a major mistake. Like, if you made like a huge mistake like that with the first one trash, like, you don't know. Sometimes people make mistakes. But then you go out and you get a second one. Why have more than one baby mama? Fellas, you went out, you got her pregnant, it was trash. Or whatever, she just wasn't the one, it whatever. Why go out and have another baby and make another baby mama? Somebody just answer these questions for me. Like I said, I'm not going to give my opinion, but I do question everything. Everything. My next question. Why don't you get to know him or her before you have sex? You might not even like that person, but you sitting there having unprotected sex with somebody you may not like, and evidently you don't like them because they become a baby mama, baby daddy. Why are you having sex with people you don't even know? Unprotected. You can mess around and catch something worse than a baby, worse than child support. Did you think the kids came with their own money? How did you think these kids were going to be paid for if you had unprotected sex with this woman? Who did you think was going to financially support these children? You had to go pick him up. I'm not saying people don't do bad, but you still didn't know who this man was, and you just didn't plan out. I understand mistakes happen. Mistakes happen. They do. But repetitively, over and over and over and over and over. My next question. Ladies, this might be an uncomfortable question. Did you have that baby for a check? Did you have that baby for a check? Did you tell your baby daddy that you were just gonna get pregnant? It didn't really matter if y'all was together or not, but he was gonna pay child support. Did you tell him that before you laid down and had unprotected sex? These are just questions that I wonder. Just questions that I wonder. And I'm speaking solely of baby mamas, baby daddies that's paying child support, receiving child support for multiple babies. That's all. My next question. Uh, Fellas, did you tell her that you didn't want a child? Did you know that she didn't want a child before you laid down and had unprotected sex with her? Were you honest? Were you honest with yourself before you got there? Because we gotta start talking accountability. It ain't just the women. It ain't just the men. Both y'all laying there doing that stupid. Why? And here's the kicker, right? Why did y'all get married before having a baby? Whatever happened to tradition? Whatever happened to tradition? Like, why do we as black folks, and it's really black people, We get further and further and further and further away from tradition. We already don't know our history. So the little bit of tradition that we have, why are we straying further and further and further away from it? All right, yo, I'm gonna leave it at that. This is really, really impromptu. So there ain't no, what I'm saying, I'm revamping Homebodies. What's up? It's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun. But that is what I have to say about child support. Now, I hope that maybe somebody's learned something. I done threw some gems at you. There's a little bit more going on here than meets the eye. I said it, but I didn't say it. What we are seeing right now are the results. I want to say a diabolical mastermind plan, but that's what it feels like. The more I learn about our history, the more I'm seeing it's way, way more going on in BCI. Hey man, I'm gonna need for y'all to start questioning everything. Everything. Listen, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Black people, I love y'all. I love y'all. We are a work in progress. We are. We are. And we, if we can ever unite, it's gonna do wonders. All right, listen, hashtag bring back the black family. We gotta get that hashtag going so we can get the black family emoji. Holla back. Love y'all.